Hi and welcome to Add More Zest. My name's Rebecca and I thought I'd share with you before I hand it over to Caris to pass on to a friend the quilt I finished for a friend. Caris did do some of this as well, but she's been extremely busy recently, so most of it was me. I actually have another quilt under here that uses the same pattern, but yeah, I thought I'd show you this and give you a bit more of the pattern details and things, and then, you know, maybe showcase each one that I do finish. But this is a really quick quilt to put together. The pattern is actually one that uses a 10-inch square pack. What are they normally called? A layer cake. So a load of 10-inch squares, one pack of those. That's what this uses for the quilt top, a complete pack, and then you use different for the binding slash the back. Both of these quilts actually I've done this in have red in, which is I never like washing it when it comes to red. So many different colour catchers and things in, but these have both been washed, so they now both have that really nice crinkle in there as well. And it's really quite simple. So you basically, from the 10-inch square or from your own material, so these were, we got these in strips off yardage, these ones, whereas this Christmas one I did use a layer cake, so I did use a 10-inch square set, but you basically cut out of one 10-inch square, you cut 4 of these rectangles at 2.5 by 4.5, and then you cut 2 squares at 4.5 by 4.5, and then it's really good for chain piecing. So once you've got all your pieces cut, and it does tell you how many, so you end up with 84 of these squares and 168 of these. You basically just grab 2, put them together, grab 2, put them together, and create this. And then you fasten this to one of the big squares, and then you turn it round and you basically create this block first up, and then we lay it out all over the bed, trying to make sure that no 2 of exactly the same design touch each other. Mess about loads before then stitching it into rows and then making it a quilt. I've used my new love, which is this wavy pattern, to quilt it, because I might be able to see it a bit easier on the back of the other one, but you don't have to go straight. You can have your lines cross over, and it gives a really nice feel. So I've done it all in one direction, just doing a wave. I've tried-ish to have sort of the outs and then the ins come together, so you get these sort of bigger loops. So it might be easier to see on the other one, but they don't have to line up exactly to the last one. I just sort of follow that line when I go through, and then this one has been bound in the same fabric as it was backed in. She wanted a pink and red quilt for a nan, and you can pretty much see all of the designs there, so you can see where there's a, you know, ones that have been doubled up, but we had 12, I think, different ones. I think we bought 30 centimetres. The place that's local to us allows us to, like, in 10 centimetre increments, so I think we went for 30 centimetres. We may have gone for 20 in 12 different designs. So we did find I was short 12 of these rectangles. One side cut the fabric up. That's all I was short, was 12 of these. So I added this pattern in from my own. So there is 13 different designs on here, but this white one with grey that I pulled out of my ever-growing fabric stash only needed I only needed small ones of those, so there's not as much of it as there is for the others. And this has created a quilt that is, what have they got down as the finished size? Because it did end up around the same. Where is it? 48 inches by 56 inches, so sort of what I call a lap quilt. It is my favourite size of quilt to do. I find it's manageable in the machine. I find it's comfy enough for me or hubby, who's, well, I'm small, hubby's 6 foot. 6'2", so it is perfectly fine for him to be able to put over, cover his legs, keep his legs warm. So yeah, if you watch the waffle, this is the quilt I've completed for Karis's friend. It's actually going to her friend's nana. She's specifically asked for these sort of colours, loves them. Her friend has seen the progression images as we were putting things together. And she said her nan is absolutely going to love it. And I've just spotted a rogue thread. Is it going to come out, or do I need to snip it? No, it's come out. Yeah, so Anand's absolutely going to love it. Apparently there is a couple of patterns in here that are very similar to quilt covers she has on her bed. So that's always good. And I did exactly the same design with this Christmas one, which I will have, I'm pretty sure I showed this in my last sort of completed one. For quilting this one, I used a black and white thread, so it actually goes from black to white all the way through the spool. So there are places that you can see the quilting really well and places that you can't see it quite as well. The binding does seem to have picked a little bit of red up. We actually put it on a second wash and managed to get it out of all the squares, not showing any, but the binding does seem to have picked a little bit up, but that'll be because the back is all red. But you can see the quilting on here a lot easier. So this is my favourite quilt pattern at the moment. I find it gives the quilt a really nice crinkle, and oh no, I'm going to need to snip that. Yeah, it gives it a really nice crinkle, and it gives, especially when you've got a quilt that is all squares or rectangles and all straight lines, it just gives it a bit of movement. So this is going to be a Christmas gift. This year for our family we're actually doing Christmas bingo. We do like to play bingo, so we are all giving in a house prize and a line prize. No budget for it at all, so it can be anything from a chocolate bar, a gift set, all the way up. But I figured, while I am fresh into quilting, giving a quilt would be a good one from me. So I thought this Christmas quilt would be great, because I am going to be making plenty more, no doubt whatsoever. But yeah, this pattern is a free pattern. It's classed as a beginner pattern, which is good because that's what I am. And it's designed by Elise Lee for Robert Kaufman, which I think is a fabric designer. I think there's a website, I think it's Fat Quarters, that has links to loads and loads of the free patterns that you can get. But I was looking for patterns to do with a layer cake at the time, and then we gave my daughter's friend the option between this design and the Christmas winter big fat triangle ones that I did for hubby's quilt, and she chose this design, which is good. We only gave her the options of quick designs because of the time we had to turn it round, but it's amazing how different the two of them can look. So we've got one here with a lot more, you know, mixture of colours, definitely a lot more themed fabric, and then of course quilted in this black and white thread, and then we have this one which is pinks and reds quilted just in a off-white thread. It just makes them not necessarily look as though they're the same pattern until of course you have them next to each other. So yeah, if you're interested in what I was doing in the first week or so of December, it was making this quilt. Had an absolute whale of a time, and I will more than likely do this design again at some point, but not for a bit, because I have a few other freebie ones and paid for ones that I am wanting to do first. But yeah, I'll pop a link to this pattern in the description down below in case you are a quilter and want to give it a go, because it is such an effective design. Yeah, that comes together really, really quickly. Just literally pick up 2 pieces of fabric, make sure they're different, and you can just sit there and chain piece them all, and then rinse and repeat as you add each of the next sections, and it just looks, yeah, like an amazing little scrappy quilt. In fact, you could do this with scraps too, if that's something that you've built a lot of. I don't have loads of them yet, but maybe when I do gain a few more scraps, I'll make a scrappy quilt out of this design. But yeah, any questions, do ask them down below. I know this was a Moda, I'm sure it was a Moda Christmas pack. It's this year's fabrics. I actually got these fabrics from a shop in Llandudno. These I got from my local quilting shop in Poynton, but they are all different manufacturers. We spent a good while picking and choosing, so I couldn't tell you where each of these fabrics are from, apart from the shop, but who actually designed them and who's the manufacturer of them, unfortunately I don't know. But this is all one collection, apart from this X. Yeah, anyway, yeah, any questions, do ask them down below. If I can answer them, I will. If I can't answer them, I'll tell you I can't. But thank you so much for watching and supporting my extra little hobby, and I'll speak to you all again soon.